Hey Chiefs Kingdom, welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into all things Kansas City Chiefs. If you're as excited as I am for the upcoming season, you've come to the right place. But before we get started, give us a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Trust us, you won't want to miss any updates as Week 1 approaches. And look, today's topic promises to mess with everyone's minds. So imagine this scene. Our beloved Chiefs made a move that left a lot of people scratching their heads this offseason. They traded cornerback L'Jarius Sneed, a key piece of our secondary, and left a pretty big hole next to Trent McDuffie. But hold on, Coach Andy Reid isn't worried at all. In fact, he just dropped a bombshell about who might take over that position. And let me tell you, it's not who you think it is. Well, folks, let's dive right in. We all know that L'Jarius Sneed was a monster on the field, a true difference maker. So when we saw him get traded this offseason, a lot of us were like, what's the plan now, coach? But Andy Reid, being the football genius that he is, seems to have an ace up his sleeve that will surprise us all. The name he threw out there? Jaylen Watson. That's right, you heard it. Now I know what you're thinking. Watson is dealing with a shoulder injury, so how can he be the answer? But here's the thing. Watson is back in action in training camp, and Reid seems pretty confident that this young man has what it takes to fill Sneed's shoes. In a recent statement via the Chiefs' official YouTube channel, Reid said, "We have some guys that can play. We need to see Jaylen get on the field. If he can play, then he'll play, and we'll see where he's at." And you know what that means? Watson will get his chance to prove he deserves to be a starter on this already talented defense. Let's talk stats for a moment. Watson showed serious potential last season. In his rookie year, he played in 16 games, racking up 49 tackles, 1 interception, and even took one into the end zone for a defensive touchdown. Not bad for a 7th-round pick out of Washington State, right? But here's the thing. Watson isn't the only one eyeing that starting spot. Joshua Williams and Azzi Johnson are also in the running. Williams, a 3rd-round pick in the 2022 draft, is holding down that starting spot on the depth chart. But is that because he's the best fit for the job, or just because Watson wasn't 100%? Williams didn't get much playing time last year, finishing with 18 tackles and 5 passes defended. Solid, but not enough to stop opposing receivers like an elite corner. And then there's Azzi Johnson. Now, this guy's story has been a roller coaster. A 7th-round pick in 2022, he's been battling injuries relentlessly. First, a torn ACL that sidelined him for all of last season, and now he's dealing with a hamstring issue. He managed to get on the field in 11 games as a rookie, but only totaled 8 tackles. Let's face it, Johnson has a tough road ahead of him just to become a viable option again. So where does that leave us? It looks like we're looking at a race between 2 guys, Watson and Williams. But here's where it gets interesting. Reid has hinted that this could end up being a committee situation. That's right, Chiefs Nation, we could see some rotation at the corner position, depending on the matchups and who's excelling in practice. But if Watson can get back to full fitness and pick up where he left off last season, he could very well lock down the starting job. And let's remember, when Reid talks, we listen. If the coach is confident in Watson's potential, then maybe we should be too. Now, I want to hear from you, Chiefs Nation. Do you think Jaylen Watson has what it takes to replace L'Jarius Sneed? Or do you think Joshua Williams or even Azzi Johnson could surprise and take over that role? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button if you're excited about what's to come this season. Until next time, stay tuned for more exclusive Chiefs updates. Go Chiefs!